Hey guys, it's SMG here, and today I'm going to be doing another editor tutorial. But this time I'm going to be focusing on triggers and how to use them and how basically I'm going to be going over most of the triggers. Alright, so to get to triggers is pretty simple. You just click here and then trigger editor. Alright, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a town. Two towns exactly. One for me and one for a test town. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need to do, you're going to click insert. And basically what that's going to do is going to make a file that you can put your triggers into. And you can name your trigger here. I don't know why that T is still there. Go away. Okay, apparently there's a glitch where it won't go away, but maybe if I type something. Alright, just the first letter can't go away. I don't know if this is just my version or not. Okay, so I'm just gonna call it, I don't know. Right? And for most triggers, what you're gonna want to do is click run immediately, and it does pretty much what it says. It runs the triggers immediately. So as soon as you start the game, it'll start running for you. Now, if you didn't have it on, which I used to never have it on, I didn't know what it did. And so it would just take like 30 seconds to kick in. So for conditions, most of the time you want it always, but I'll go over some of the things that you might not want always on. Like there's timers, there's like distance away, like an army. There's like God power is used, player unit count, timer. There's a lot of things, but I'll go over it later. But right now, the major thing I'm going to go over is effects. And then I'll go over conditions after effects. Alright, so effects is pretty much, and you can name it right here, when you insert it. It's pretty much whatever you want to insert. I'll give you an example. Alright, so this is army teleport. I'm pretty sure you just need to get out of triggers, highlight your army, triggers, trigger editor, make, set area, set the area where you want to teleport. Alright, let's see if this works. So obviously they were right there for like a second, and they okay. They all teleport to the same spot, which I did not know. I just discovered this one, so. Alright, so obviously you can add a timer to that. So it would look more like this. Alright, so you click on this, it's on run immediately. So then you can add a timer. You pretty much always want run immediately on. I don't know a reason that you want it. Timer. And then you can add the amount of seconds that you want to wait before the teleport. I say, that's going to be a while. Say 5 seconds. I'll go to scenario, playtest scenario, okay. Now see how they're still there? Just wait 5 seconds and they should teleport. That was the longest 5 seconds of my life. Delete the trigger that's already in. Or no, I'm just going to change this trigger that's already have. By the way, if you want to make another trigger, you just click insert and there'll be another one right here. And it'll run it on the same timer as this one. And if you want to make a completely new one, click insert. These are just the effects. So this will do everything to that one timer under conditions, which is right here. So say I want something to happen on the same timer, like I want something else to teleport. I'll highlight this, triggers, trigger editor, make, set area, teleport it right here. General playtest. Okay. So it's going to teleport at the same time because it's on the same timer under conditions. And now we have both of them teleporting at the same time. Don't attack my town center. Alright, so this is to change the unit's name. So basically all you need to do is click on a unit you want to change name, click unit, and then click show, just to make sure that you're on the right unit, and then name them. I'm going to name them SMG Junior. Alright, let's see if that actually works. Scenario. Okay. That should run immediately. See how they're all named normal, except for this guy. You're coming with me, Junior. Alright, so that was a pretty simple one. Alright, so for this one, you click army change type right here. You click on a unit, press make, and then pick the unit that you want them to transform into. I'm gonna choose Anubite, and basically whatever unit you click on, it'll change them into the unit that you wanted them. So like, I want them to change into Anubite, so then you can also put a timer, so there's like a countdown before he turns into that creature, which can lead to pretty interesting level creations. So I'll just show you. So as you can see, he just turned into a Anubite. And I'm pretty sure I'm saying that correctly, but if I'm not, please correct me. Alright, so for this one, it's pretty much like the last one I showed you, except you click it, click here, press center unit, show, just to make sure it's on the right one, and then you can make the radius of the units you want to change. So I'm just gonna put it as 15. I don't know how big that is or not. I don't know how big that is. And then you can like change them into different teams as well, from player 1 to player 2. And I'm gonna change it into X-Men's fine. Okay. Now let's check it out if it works. Actually, gonna put this lighthouse right here. Farther. It did. Alright, so as you guys know, you can put a timer on it. You can put it on buildings, units, trees, whatever you want to put that on. It will work. You can also use damage unit, and basically what this does is you just click on a unit like that you want to use, click units, click show to make sure you're on the unit that you want to be on, and then you can add in the damage that you want to be done to them. So I want to be done 23 damage. No, playtest scenario. Okay. As you can see, he has 23 damage on him. You can damage units in area. So basically what you do is you click on a unit you want to center this on. Click center unit. Radius is how far it goes, of course. I'm just going to put 15. I don't know how much that is, but I'm just going to guess. Alright, so I want them all to be dead. I'm going to make sure I have. Alright, scenario, playtest scenario, okay. As you can see, they all have damage on them. I was just making sure that they didn't go up all the way. Excuse me. Alright, so this next one's called Destroy, and basically what it does is you click on a unit, click unit, show, just to make sure you have them, Click playtest scenario, okay. And it basically just deletes them. So you could set it on a timer, and after a certain amount of time, like a wall breaks or something. I'm just giving you ideas here. So like you can make a wall with infinite health. You let one person build an army while another person is defending. You give them that amount of time, it deletes itself, it destroys itself, and you let your army through, and the one person tries to defend. I'm just coming up with ideas here. Now, end game, well, of course, end the game. Like, you can set it on a timer, and after that, a certain amount of time, it will end the game. Which I'm not going to do because I don't want to. Or after you destroy a certain unit, which I'll just show you right now. Gonna make a unit on team 2 units. I'll make it this guy. Triggers, trigger editor. Click conditions. Army is alive. Click on him. Make. Show. Alright. Scenario, playtest scenario. Make sure on team 1. Okay. And basically what this will do. I'm confused now. Oh my bad guys, I'm gonna just click on army is dead. Alright, so you wanna click on them, click make and show just in case you don't need to do that if you're a professional like I am. I'm not a professional, believe me. Playtest scenario 1, okay. Alright, so basically what this will do is when he's dead, you should end the game. See how everything just stops moving. Now this doesn't mean you win the game, it just means you end the game. I can't think of any purpose of using that. Maybe you guys can. Alright, as you can see, I deleted that one and just inserted a new one for always on. So with this one, you can put a flare on your minimap. So basically what you do is you click set area, set the area where you want the flare to be, show area just to make sure it's where you want to be, and this will direct to team 1, and you can put how long you want it to last. I'm going to put 10 seconds. Alright, scenario, playtest scenario, team 1, okay. And that does it as soon as the game starts. He's not going towards it, but he just wants to attack the building. So pretty much you can put a timer on it when you destroy something that happens. It's up to you. There's many different opportunities for things you could do. I didn't mean to delete that. Oh. You can flash units, you can flash multiple too if you just select them all. This works for multiple of the triggers too, but you just have to exit out of it. Click units, click show, and then you can put how long you want them to flash for. I'm going to put 50 seconds just for the sake of this. Click scenario, not that. Playtest scenario. Click OK. And they will be flashing for as long as you want or for as little as you want. It's like a wave down here. I forgot to explain this guy, but under a trigger there's a loop. So let's say you set it to a timer. Set it to a timer. Go to effects and use damage unit. Select this unit. Show just in case you want to know it's that unit. Put it for 2 seconds. Put 1 damage on it. Alright, so it's looped. So I'll show you what the loop does. Playtest scenario, okay. Alright, so this makes it so every 2 seconds, which one was it? Every 2 seconds this guy gets hurt. So I want to grant a god power to myself, so player 1. And then I can put how many uses I get from the god power. So I'm going to put 3 god power. Chicken Storm, that one's a good god power. Playtest, okay. So what this will do is it will give me god powers. Any god power I want. This one's a cheat code, which does not actually appear in the game at all. Alright, so another thing you can do with that, you could add a timer, then add a loop, so like every 20 seconds you get 3 more god powers. Except I already showed you the timer many times, so I hope you guys get it by now. You can grant resources, so let's say I put 1,000 here. I want it to be food. And then I can also put a timer on. Timer. And then I can set the timer to like 1 second. So every 1 second, I'll get 1,000 food. And then you want to put it on loop if you want it to loop, or you can just put it for 1 second, you'll get 1,000 food, or this will loop it over, so every 1 second you'll get 1,000 food. Scenario, playtest, team 1. Watch as my food increases. And obviously you can use kill. You need to remember to turn off the timer as well. And turn off loop. Basically what this does, you just click on a unit, click unit and click show, and then when you start the game he'll be dead. You can set it on a timer. It's basically the same as destroy, except you'll fall over and you'll see the animation of him dying instead of him just disappearing. Alright, so this one you can send a message. I'm just gonna type in that. So basically what that does, it just pops up in the beginning. Equals scenario playtest, okay. Should come up. Default. Come on villagers, we gotta go default. Alright, rate construction is pretty much how fast your villagers build. So this will work for everybody. So I'm going to send it to 100. And this will add to how fast your villagers already build. So if you're just leaving it at 0, it won't change anything. If you put negative 1, it'll make them build slower. And 100 should make them go crazy, insane fast. Playtest scenario 1, okay. Alright, watch as she builds this. See? Crazy fast. I'm pretty sure you guys get rated training. It's pretty much the same as graded construction, except it makes your whoever you're training come out a lot faster. So let's say instead of taking a minute, it takes 0.0 seconds. You can set it to that. Reveal map, pretty much what it says. You can set it to a timer, set it to you kill a guy, you can see the whole map. There's a bunch of different conditions. It just depends on what condition you're using. If you put run immediately, it will always, it'll just happen as soon as you start the game. So this one is one of the more complicated ones. It's set tech status, and basically what that is your age that you're at. So let's say you're Zeus. I don't know off the top of my mind the second age for Zeus, but I'm just gonna put age Zeus, age 1.5 Greek. I'm gonna insert a new one. I'm gonna go back down, or I'm already here. Set tech status. And then you need to make them all too. If you just go to the last one, age, the last age, and just set whatever it is on the last age for them, you only get the last age stuff. So like you only get fortresses. I think that happens on the last age. Markets, titans, but you don't get anything in between. You also get all the upgrades for the last age too. So what you need to do is put them in order. So I'm just gonna do the first and second age. I don't remember for Zeus. I'm going to put Athena and see what that does. And this will set both of them on. They're under the same effects and trigger. Alright, scenario, playtest, narrow, 1, okay. See, I don't have that guy because I messed it up. I'm not really completely sure how this one works. You guys would have to mess around with it for a little while. But some guy on YouTube asked how to get this work, how to start from a different age, and this is how you do it. Use unit crate, so set area, player 1, what unit you want to use. So I'm going to use Anybite, and the name, set area, I think I already did that, and you can put a timer on it so you can show how long you want a new one. So I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So I'm gonna put a timer, put 1 second, put it on loop, now if you guys forget to put the timer, it'll just spam all out and it'll probably freeze your computer. So as you guys can see, every 1 second one spawns, and if you don't move it, it'll just spawn right next to it. Alright guys, so this has been my editor tutorial on triggers. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.